This video is brought to you by REP Gaming Products. Help protect your deck and support the show by picking up a steel deck box from the link down below.
Hello everybody and welcome to Champions Week, featuring 4 decks that have won and stood the test of time. First, in the blue corner, we have Richard piloting Breya, a Thopter brew. Richard, can you tell us about this Breya deck that survived the onslaught of challengers?
Thopter tokens. Thop. That's all it's gonna do. Thop.
In the immortal words of magnitude, thop. In the green corner, we have Jennifer piloting Tishana, also a tokens deck. Can you tell us about your deck, Jen?
Sure. I am playing Tishana Voice of Thunder, focusing on tokens and card draw. So you're going to hopefully see me get a whole bunch of cards out of my deck and lots of little dudes all over the battlefield.
And entering the ring from the right side, piloting his own human brew, featuring Tomer. What you got for us, Tomer?
Oh boy, listen up everybody, because I got Lovisa Coldeyes. You know when somebody is entering the ring to their intro music, and then suddenly the music shifts, and the announcer's like, oh my god, who's this coming up? And then Lovisa just runs down the ramp, just smashes the person on the back of the head with a chair. That's what Lovisa's gonna do right now. It's an aggro deck.
So basically, good God, that's Lovisa's music, and then just gonna come in and just wreck everything.
Exactly, just wreck everything.
Yeah.
And the defending champion, piloted by Tom, is Nicol Bolas, the classics, our favorite book reading dragon. I piloted this deck when we were doing the Gods Week, but there was only 3 gods. There was only Scorpion, Locust, and Scarab. And so I was like, I'll just pick up Nicol Bolas, and ended up winning with it. This deck was super fun, and I can't wait to have it enter the ring and smash all comers.
Okay, so I have a big question for you, Tom.
Of course.
Book reading artwork versus the new artwork that's getting reprinted right now.
Book
what are
reading.
Your thoughts?
Oh my God. So book reading. First of all, as Nicol Bolas being my parent wrestler in this, he needs a weapon besides his body, and the books will service us greatly. But also, there's just something so intimidating about like your enemy that you're going up against. Like, oh, it's a big scary dragon. Or, oh, he's just like chilling reading a book. He couldn't care less about us. That guy I'm worried about. I can deal with dragons.
He doesn't even get up from his chair to like just destroy your mind and make you discard 7.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, that definitely book reading art. That's the one I'm piloting in this game, and I can't wait to throw you guys over the top rope to 0 life points.
Fair point.
I guess.
Good choice. I agree with that. All right, with the decks out of the way, I guess we just jump into the game.
This is an interesting hand. I think I can keep it, but it's close.
Last hand was a lot better, but this is still serviceable.
Mine's going back. Oh, there we go. This hand is totally fine.
I have my favorite card in the entire deck in my hand, but it's not a good hand.
Yeah, my other hand was definitely much better.
Cowards can't block warriors. Just remember that. Just remember that.
Intimidator. It's the most Hulk Hogan card I've heard of in my entire life.
Yeah, Mo.
Alright, I'm going to keep this, although it's maybe a little bit slow.
That's fine.
Yeah, this is super slow, but I will also keep it, because it's fine. So, did anybody make any alterations to their decks since the last time we've seen them?
I did make a couple slight alterations when I was looking through the deck. There were a lot of cards from... so the original inspiration of the deck, as I mentioned in the intro a little quickly, was that in the game it was played, each of y'all were playing one of the gods from the most recent set. And there was only 3 of them, but we had 4 players, so I made a Nicol Bolas deck. It was like a themed Nicol Bolas deck. So I picked a couple of the cards from the most recent Rival Pacific Salon set that had to deal with like the Immortal Sun and stuff like that, that also have a little bit of a Nicol Bolas flavor. So I kind of switched out some stuff.
Nice. So keeping the theme strong. It was also very flavorful that Nicol Bolas won at that game as well, because
Yes.
he does control the new gods or the old gods or whatever.
I will say I didn't put any of those gods in this deck on purpose because when I originally made the deck, it wouldn't have made sense. Oh, thanks, Richard.
I think you're the least likely to pump your creatures and somehow kill me with them. So
You know, that's true.
I mean, they're defenders, so just throw it out there.
Well, definitely not giving them to like token deck over there.
I-
I don't know if I
Why?
want to give the aggro.
I think I got them last time I played this deck.
I was gonna say.
What
I thought that
fool-
happened last time.
What fool would do such a thing? I wonder.
I think it was you.
I'm gonna just tap out and pass and pretend I'm not hearing this conversation to utilize a key known as F8 as long as my lands are tapped. And I can't activate abilities for 0 less. I'm gonna audio the turn.
So I
Makes life
also
easier.
made some changes. Thank you, Tom, by the way.
No worries.
I made some changes to the deck as well. Sol Ring and some other cards are soft banned in our group now.
Oh yeah.
You know what? People always ask for the list of currently soft banned cards, so I'm going to put it in the article. So check the article accompanying to this video to see what we have soft banned. But point is, Sol Ring was removed, so I replaced it with some newer ramp. And also I removed Insurrection because it's way too easy to win the game. I don't know.
God, I hate that card.
And I also took out Akroma's Memorial because I also know that Tom hates that card too. So I took out both those two cards. And
I definitely have more issue with Insurrection. Insurrection's a card that I've had soft banned personally for a long time. Just because the card just never feels good, or I don't know. Just not a fan.
it basically, I think it kind of wins even though your board state doesn't have anything. And I think that's where it gets kind of annoying. Like, I don't mind Akroma's Memorial personally because it doesn't really do anything unless you have creatures. And it is a
That's
7
true.
mana anthem. But Insurrection, you just cast it even if you have an empty board state personally. And you could just like have literally 7 lands on the battlefield and nothing else. You cast it, you could usually just kill at least one person, sometimes 2 or 3. So it does seem a little bit not great. Ooh, I got to cast my first warrior. Archetype
Certainly not
of
a coward.
aggression. No,
Oh.
not a coward. This one is ready to fight.
Yeah, he is. He's literally churning with the fiery passion of lava.
All right. I mean,
Just
I
saying.
suppose yes.
The fiery passion of lava.
You know, as people say casually.
I just want Tom to rewrite if this gets reprinted, I want you to have the flavor text written.
You can see one of my additions here, Dousing Dagger. I think it replaced Sol Ring.
Ooh, Tamio's Journal. Is this a... Oh, it is a Thopter deck. It's not a Clue deck. I got really excited for a moment there.
My
It
God,
can
friends
be a
come to
Clue deck.
play.
Could it be both? I would be so happy if you played a Clue deck. I would live vicariously through you. Ooh, Clue Fix.
I really need lands, so I'm a Siphon Mind real quick.
Aw,
Can I borrow a card?
but I like my cards. Oh, I don't want to throw out my favorite card, but it is definitely the right card to throw out.
Please, friends. Could I have a card?
Oh,
Just
this,
one.
This feels
All right.
bad.
Take a card.
It's a Mega thing.
He didn't die a warrior's death.
Did you draw a Boldbeer Intimidator again?
Yeah.
You did, didn't you? Tezzeret and a land. All right. Ooh, I drew lands. That's good. We'll get rid of Disciple of Bolas because it's really dumb to try and sacrifice those plants with it. And Mind Control.
Ooh. All
I
right.
need every
well,
land I drew there.
Is my F2 button not working? Oh, there we go. Probably just didn't press it properly. All right. I will attack the person with plant tokens and 41 life and made me discard. And then
Yes.
look at this
Hello.
aggression right off the bat, jumping into the ring, ready to do stuff.
Rumble.
It is
Rumble,
the
yeah.
archetype of aggression.
It is literally
It
the
is.
archetype of aggression.
So
Solemn.
flavor win for me, I would say. And solemn, very aggressive solemn though. What is all this?
It's going to be fun to get all the wrestling MTG nerds in the same exact YouTube comment section. I can't wait. As a aforementioned wrestling nerd.
My older brother was very much into wrestling, so I kind of picked up a little bit of things when he used to watch it.
I know nothing about wrestling, but I'm looking forward to all the comments explaining all the wrestling puns that I totally miss. It's gonna be great.
Ooh, Thopter Foundry.
That's a card that combos. That is
Yeah,
not
Yeah, it's a good card.
not
Let's get
a
rid of that one.
fair card.
Yeah. My.
All right, I gotta click the right things to not accidentally sacrifice.
Sacrifice a clue. Draw some cards.
Alright. I want to sacrifice a clue to make a Thopter.
Sacrifice a Tamio's journal to make a Thopter.
Wait, sacrifice a non-token artifact. No. I guess we won't have Thopters.
You can sacrifice 1, 2, 3. You could sacrifice 3 things and make 3 Thopters.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Tomer has a good idea.
I kind of want a Thopter though.
You also gain 3 life by doing that.
I want to flip this. I want to flip this dagger. But do I want this ever-flowing chalice?
No.
Maybe it's more of like an end-of-turn thing.
But I need to use my mana efficiently. I'd be so sad if I sacrificed the chalice, made a Thopter, and someone like terminated it.
Who would terminate
now
a
I know what
Thopter?
my goal is.
All right. I will just wait.
I would have loved it if you made a Thopter and then Tom used mind control on it just to send a message. If you had Dowsing Dagger would not work that way. It would be great if you could attack with the Thopter with the Dowsing Dagger on it, but you would get the dagger. No, yeah.
We're gonna play some parallel lives.
I'm feeling very outgunned.
We're about to see some tokens.
Yeah.
Actually, I have nothing that makes tokens in my hand. But I drew parallel lives, so I might as well put it on the field.
It's a good
Yeah, I'm with her. That makes sense. So I'm going to play this island. And then I'm going to go for my first flavor win, which is going to be Sark and the Mad. Driven mad by Nicol Bolas, who is my commander. I'm just going to keep talking like this.
Oh no, the tokens benefit him.
Yeah, kill the plant, make a dragon.
Oh man, Richard.
Oh boy.
I was being
Why would
clever,
he
but
do
it,
this?
Could have given them to me, they would have done nothing yet.
You could have
It
given
was-
to me. I could literally do nothing with them.
That was
who
lovely.
would have remembered that Tom had a Sark in the Mad?
I don't know.
All right, I
I don't
could
think
do.
that was public knowledge.
I could do this. I will not do that.
I mean, technically, every card in our decks is public knowledge. If we went back and like memorized all deck lists from all games ever that have won.
You know what? I'm really glad we're not those kind of people.
Me too.
Play Lovisa Coldeyes.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Tom,
Hey, Tomer.
Solemn.
I don't want to attack you.
I don't want you to attack me either.
Do you want to not attack me and I want to attack you for a turn?
Dealsies.
Sweet. Because, like, I could trade for a dragon, but that just seems like, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds awful for everybody.
Well, he's gonna get a second dragon next turn, but he send it
Whose
to
fault
Sark.
is that? Richard.
Yeah.
How could I have predicted this?
Hey, I ain't done nothing to you, Tomer.
I'm just spreading the love.
I
This
mean,
is-
it's still gonna put me at the bottom.
This is an aggro deck, okay?
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
All right, you win, Tomer.
You didn't make a chump blocker or Thopter?
Nope. Need to get my Sword of the Meek for that.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, so pay 1.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, I should wait till it's your end turn. Huh?
Oh, wait, do you have sort of the Meek in your hand and you're gonna win this turn?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
I think he just wants to hit him with Dowsing Dagger.
Sorry, Chalice, you go.
Goodbye, Chalice.
Aw, goodbye, Everflowing Chalice.
You're now a Thopter. I love this Thopter.
Actually, I mean, it means the chalice is flying around and doing damage. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now
Into a Thopter.
we equip.
It's all about recycling.
We play a Bind of Thassa.
Whoa.
I'm really glad I have a flying dragon right now.
Yeah.
So
I bet.
Don't
this
do
is
it.
just
Don't
this
do
is just
it.
payback for Solomon.
I
We're
have
friends, okay?
I mean,
an
you have to
army.
attack the aggro deck.
The horde
do.
is angry. No.
It is, but we're
You have to
even
kill
now.
the aggro deck before the aggro deck kills you.
You need to understand that I have
I've heard
to
that
attack
before.
to draw cards and flip this dagger thing.
You don't have to
yes.
flip it.
Yes.
It's a May ability.
You may choose no.
You know what? You have to do it, Tomer. I love buying Nathasa. I'm one of the only happy people that's getting reprinted in that new master set.
Is it expensive
Is
in
it
paper?
getting
I don't even know.
No. I thought it was. Is it not? Am I wrong? Whoops.
I'm
I
not
unleashed my
fully up to
spoiler
date.
early.
I think Richard would be the most up to date.
And I'm just going to open up MTG Goldfish, a great site for prices, deck, and strategy, to see the updated spoilers for Masters 25.
It's
I'm
updated
gonna draw
within
5
minutes.
Whoa. Oh, there's a just casual
Okay.
blue stuff.
Can you just aim that
Whatever.
at me?
Like, just 5 cards, no big deal.
You didn't aim it
Speaking
at me.
speaking of
No, of
Oh,
course
I'm
I
probably
didn't.
very
make you
talented.
do.
Masters.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah. Why am I playing mono red again? This is weird.
I
Probably the
don't
decision
know.
you made.
I didn't
Don't
actually
blame me.
have a lot of good options, to be honest. I was gonna play Zada, but apparently it's bugged online.
Oh no! Really?
Yeah.
Really?
That sucks.
Zada draws all the cards. You have 2 dragons that were once plants.
Yeah. Sark in the Mat is great. He gets real angry at people. Should I attack Richard or Jen? Jen did just draw 5 cards. There we go. Figure it
We
out.
could be friends, you know.
Man, you said that right after I clicked attack. I'm so sorry. We
Well,
could
I
have had
guess-
that conversation and everything.
I guess the F word holds true. It does not always go well.
It's not a good card. Word to
Not a
use.
good word.
You can't use that word lightly. Not in this group.
Yeah, so see, we could have been friends, but you just blew it with your dragon attack. So
Shoot.
See, no, I don't understand the.
I blame the government. Gonna blame the government on this one. Government's fault.
yes, definitely the government's fault.
Not anything I did. So, oh well. Yeah, buy Nathasa coming in Masters 25. Buy here on MTG Goldfish. I don't know. How does that usually work? How does Seth weave these in?
We don't.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably smoother than you.
Yeah, exactly. That's very true.
Tom with the sponsored content. Just like real wrestling.
I don't know what I want to do. Do I just keep playing creatures and swinging and making enemies? How do you
What
play
else are you supposed to-
aggro? I don't understand
This
this.
is why we don't play aggro. It's too complicated.
I just
What
keep
a
shaking
friend.
my head up and down when you're saying these kind of things. Like, yes, you're doing it, Tomer.
But then
How
people
about you
will
kill the
attack
Sarkin? Your one-turn deal is over.
I can't kill the Sarkin.
Set your stuff in.
Yeah, okay, but Sarkin doesn't really do anything anymore. He's gonna sacrifice a dragon to make a dragon. He can draw 1 card and possibly lose it.
You can play a random dork and make another dragon.
Like, I can make you sad, Richard, but I don't want to because we could be allies.
We
Oh,
could.
But I also
Turns
want to
table.
attack.
Attack the Sarkin. See, no player takes damage, only Sarkin.
I would like to mention Richard is at 41, which is the highest life total.
He's
and
also
can
at 3
gain life.
cards in hand, though.
Yeah.
So
He does.
I'm less worried about that.
Wait, why do I have no cards in hand? I'm the blue deck. What's going on?
Alright, Wait,
Ball
I can
lightning.
do this. Why do I play bad? Alright,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Ruby Medallion first.
Mhm.
Oh.
Step 1.
Step
And
one.
his creatures will have haste.
And then, so, Richard, if I don't blow up your Thopter Foundry right now, will you not hurt me next turn?
Okay.
Okay. Paragon
You have a
of the
shatter? What do
Fierce
you have?
Defiance? I have something that blows up an artifact. May or may
I
not
hope you
be
don't
a
have
warrior.
Vandal Blast.
May or
That'd
not
be
may
very
not be a
sad.
warrior. What's Vandal Blast? I don't know what that is.
Shatter.
Like, I need to attack.
Oh, these things are so big.
How about I just okay, I don't want to make enemies, but I'm also need to attack because I'm an aggro player. So I'm not blowing up your thing. I'm not blowing up your thing, but I am attacking people Okay, and I'm attacking people as evenly as I can make it because I am an aggro player, but I don't like being an aggro player. So here you go.
He has to choose any deck he can play. He chooses the aggro deck he does not want to play.
I posted on Twitter. Do you want me to play the 6 converted mana cost tribal deck again, or Lovisa?
You should have.
People pick Lovisa.
I was expecting 6 CMC tribal.
Honestly,
Like, to be completely honest.
I have some regrets, but if the audience doesn't want to see it, then that's... I'm an entertainer first, okay? I do this for the YouTube clicks.
I'm down. I
do this for the upvotes, and also remember, please click that subscribe button and the little dingle dingle.
Oh, we just all show it up.
The bell icon.
It's called notifications, Tomer.
Yeah.
I like jingle dingle. That's way better.
Please do it.
Notifications. That's 4 syllables. Dingle dingle, 4 syllables. It's exactly the same. Why not use dingle dingle?
Exactly. Thanks, Jen.
You're welcome. I got you.
Of note, each of the Commander class crew did talk about the alcohol they were drinking before filming this episode.
That is also true.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Vote for the beer Tomer drinks before the next episode.
Modelo.
At his Twitter. At Budget Commander.
All right, I did it. I'm aggroing you guys and gals.
Oh, I got commander damage.
Yeah. Wow, that's like the most important of the damage.
Ooh.
God, isn't Tamio's journal so good? I love Tamio's journal.
So Tom didn't block. So
Nah.
I'm guessing no board wipe, or you want to keep as many creatures as possible for some sacrifice abilities, or maybe the Create Pain. Ooh,
He has
Create Pain would be
5.
good.
He has 5 mana being held. I don't really
What
like
is this
that.
Crypt of the Eternals? Ooh,
It's not great, but it fit flavorfully when I built the deck.
it is. It's very flavorful.
I know, right?
All right, how do I cast my commander here? This thing.
I mean, at least it's a filter line that lets you tap for colorless. The ones that don't are really garbage, but
I agree.
tapping for colorless and then having the option to make an extra color, like, if you need to, is actually kind of useful.
I think basically every single card, including the artwork, is very on point for.
Here comes the counter spell.
Your commander looks fun. I would like to play with it.
Oh boy,
That's not good.
Woo!
are you gonna fight it? Fight, counter war.
I'm actually just reading what this does exactly.
He gets
So
to
if it's just an artifact, he gets to keep it.
Or a creature. You
put that
choose
card
both.
into the battlefield under your control instead. So instead of going onto your battlefield, it would go to his.
Come,
All
come,
right.
come. This way.
He gets my commander,
No counter spell war? Come on.
and he gets Thopters.
Thop.
That's my saying. I'm so sad. I drew this thing, which I don't really want. I guess I'm gonna hit Jen here to draw a card.
Hey!
You can
I can't
Tomer
hit-
draw a card.
I said I wouldn't attack Tomer,
Yes.
remember?
Or else it would have blown up one of his things with a warrior.
Fine, I guess.
Oh my goodness. I love playing an aggro deck because I can tap out and just press F6.
And then just
This
whatever
is so
happens,
That
happens.
wonderful.
is the best part of playing
Yeah.
aggro.
Oh
At
my
least
goodness.
playing aggro online. The best part of playing aggro in paper is that you get all this free time between rounds.
Yeah, you just get to get up, take a stretch, eat like some granola.
Hmm.
It's good.
Like granola, you have time to walk to Qdoba.
I don't know what I should be doing. How do I not die to this massive board state
I will
Kill him
say.
first.
with my one here?
Yep.
My commander is gone. I can't even do anything about this.
You have 7 cards in hand. That's something. You drew some cards.
Unfortunately, they may be of the land variety.
Oh.
Oh.
Well,
All right, I
you're
will
drawing
bounce
into
this.
the better cards. You're just getting rid of the lands off the top.
There
You're
you
digging.
go.
You're digging.
Everyone needs a friend like Tomer. You're doing good.
And then
My
on my turn, I
commander-
attack you again.
I
Everyone
had
does
great plans
that.
for my commander.
I
Someone
need to hit
bounced my
some
commander.
card draw as well. I think I'm boned after a board wipe. Ooh.
Oh, howdy!
Hello, Avenger of Zendikar.
This
These
is
are
all
normal
to-
things
Yay.
that happen for normal people.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay.
It let's just drop a land. Because
turn.
what's the harm in that?
Someone's gonna die.
Man, I love Avenger of Zendikar.
Wow, that's why is it so? Oh yeah, Parallel Lives. Hey,
Yeah.
Jen.
Yeah, what?
Just hi.
Hi. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Oh man, that's fantastic.
I didn't have any like political anything to come up with.
Jen, just how are you doing today on this day of days?
It's quite a beautiful day outside. Actually, it's been really nice in St. Louis the last few days.
Oh my goodness, yes. Even in Toronto, 14 degrees Celsius.
Woo!
I don't know how that's in Fahrenheit.
I actually use Celsius.
Oh.
So it's been like between 11 and like 18 for the last few days. It's been great.
Ooh. You use Celsius? Whereabouts
Yeah,
are
so
you?
one of my viewers dared me to use Celsius, and I took the dare. So I use Celsius, and I confuse everybody I'm around because, like, I have Google Home, and I'll ask Google what the temperature is, and it tells my friends, like, that it's like 11 degrees outside, and they freak out because they think it's so cold, but it's actually like a normal, reasonable temperature.
Yeah, that's just
It's really
cool.
funny.
Just getting that commander
Celsius.
damage in.
Wow, Jen's randomly at 15.
I know, right? I guess I
So-
could have blocked Breya. She doesn't have flying, does she? Nah.
Breya
So-
hit me.
So Tomer,
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the situations where I'm not going to lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
I would not attack me on this turn.
Ooh.
What does that mean?
I don't know,
Aetherize?
but I'm afraid.
Instant speed wrath?
Well, I know-
This is the wrong colors.
I know what Breya does, so you can basically sacrifice
he doesn't-
2 artifacts.
He only has 2 Thopters. He can't
You
do
can
too
kill my
much.
Lovisa. Also,
That
like, I don't
can't
even...
be enough.
I don't
He
know
probably
if I
has an
want to attack
Aetherize.
anyway. I'm really afraid of Jen's army.
There's just a bunch of little plants. You're afraid of plants, Tomer? Why would you be afraid of plants?
My army is sitting on Tom's side. He has more
1,
Thopters
2,
than me.
3,
I am so
4,
sad.
5, 6, 7. Cyclonic Rift? That's Cyclonic Rift mana.
Well, if it's Cyclonic Rift mana, then you gotta force it out from him anyway. But
Don't
if it's
listen to
Aetherize, you're hosed.
How
You
about...
can just attack him with like 2 creatures. Call his bluff.
How do I do this?
I don't know.
1, 2... Can't do both. Okay. I think this is more important. So I'm feeling a Cyclonic Rift right now. So I think I want to cast...
The Cyclonic Rift also gets rid of all of Jen's stuff.
Exactly, yeah.
Hey! Not a good call.
It would do that if that's what I had in hand. That's true.
Don't
I
believe
mean,
his lies.
it could also just be like an Aetherize or something. I'm sure it's something, but at the very least, it could just be Breya killing like my Lovisa, and then my warriors get smaller. The only thing I'm worried about from Richard's side is the Thopter Foundry. I just would feel a lot better if it was gone, especially when he has Inventress Fair to fetch up sort of the Meek or whatever
Right.
other combo
Thopter
piece.
Foundry is really scary
So-
because you can just combo off.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm not going to attack.
What? Attack Tom?
Why?
Oh, wait. Manic Vandal, then attack Tom.
Yeah. But I'm going
Or
to kill the Thopter
kill his
Foundry.
Thopter. No, not Thopter.
I
Wait, hold on.
I mean,
I'm
it's the
afraid
right
gonna
call.
randomly kill something or win the game, so I need to get that off. And then after that, I don't view you as a crazy threat until you can recur it. So I think that's the correct call. And then what do I do? Do I attack? Hey, Jen.
Yeah, hi.
I don't want to
What's up?
attack you. Can you not attack me this turn? I have trample, so I'd eat a bunch of plants. And then you have less plants to attack with.
So you will not attack me
Not
if
attack you.
I do not attack you?
Yeah.
I can get on board with that. That's fine.
Okay, sweet. Can I attack a little bit?
You need to force out the
Not
Cyclonic
at me.
Rift
We
from
just made this
Tom.
agreement.
Just attack Tom with everything. And recast your Solemn when he bounces it. There's no way to kill everything, right? It's just a mass bounce.
Can I just distribute the stuff a little bit?
You need to give more to Tom. You have to force his hand. But if it's Aetherize, you're gonna lose your creatures anyway. One more to Tom.
There?
No,
Yeah, all right.
Split it 50-50. It's totally fair.
no, but we gotta get Tom's card out.
Why? What's this we, Richard?
Yeah, I'm wondering about this too.
The we as in the table. Tom's gonna win the game, Tober.
Is he? How's he winning the game?
He has 15 power right there, and he's the control deck. The longer it goes, the more likely he is to win.
All right, I split it.
Jen has 7. I mean, okay.
Jen's not attacking me though.
I have promised not to attack you this turn. Just like you promised not to attack
That
me this
cyclonic
turn.
rift out.
Ooh, magma quake.
Oh,
Ooh, it's
ew.
a green magma
Without
quake.
flying.
Well, that was kind of cyclonic rift.
Hold on,
Well-
before everyone says okay, I need a screenshot of this. I collect screenshots of wrong color cards on Magic Online. Don't ask me why, I just love it. And I
It's
wrong
red for
colored
me.
on
What
so-
color is
Yeah.
it for you?
I'm gonna
It's
tweet
red for
this
me as
green
well.
magma quake.
Well, I mean, it was going to be cast at Jen's turn anyway, so.
Yeah, but you could have got actual damage in on Richard. But now we don't have damage on Richard.
I did.
But I have Breya.
I got rid of Thopter Foundry. That was the thing that really scared me. All right, cast this, I guess.
Ooh. It's a pretty good card.
Love that card.
Well, now my board's a lot less interesting.
That's okay, mine too.
Yeah.
We play this game of attempting to cast my commander with these various colors again. I need this black. I need blue. Wait, what? Pay to what? I'm so confused.
Yeah, you already cast her once. She doesn't
Well,
want to my side of the battlefield.
This color, this color. Wait, why does it not use the right color? All right, there we go. I did it.
Cool. I was wondering if you would have to spend the 2 commander tax for the record. I really wasn't sure.
Oh, I think the other version of Magma Quake has Nicol Bolas flavor text on it, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Very nice.
This is just the one that was in my thing.
Bonus points.
Well, I'm going to deduct a mark because it's not the right artwork.
Okay, so 1 bonus point, -1 for not having the right art, so it's just even. I follow.
The magic of editing will reveal the proper Magma Quake right over here. Thank you, Mr. Where will you run when I punish you with the very ground you flee on? Nicol Bolas.
Think-
I don't know what
Yes.
you're talking about.
It's a lot of cards.
Bident of Thassa.
Who are you attacking? Oh.
Why do I have so many lands? Okay, this plains can go. This islands can go. Maybe this Azorius Chancery can go. I wasn't lying when I said I had a bunch of lands in my hand.
Well, now you should be more than fine.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't have a whole field full of creatures anymore to
I'm happy
play
about
Tishana
this.
for.
Yes.
That would have been great.
I
But,
kind of want your parallel lives.
nah, it's mine. I'm going to keep it. Thanks. What do we want to play? I think we'll play Eternal Witness.
That is nice.
Get back that Avenger of Zendikar. It was pretty good for me, so I'm gonna go.
Wait, can she cast it? How much mana did she have?
2, 4,
4
5.
5. Not an...
I have 7. I have 2 floating from Krugex.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. We're back here again.
Yes, I would like to use Eternal Witness's ability. Thank you, Magic Online.
Well, this time I'm okay with a Magma Quake.
And we're just gonna make 16 tokens this time. No big deal.
That's it.
Can pass.
You're a land. There's not a land.
That's alright, I guess. It's not 17, but it's okay.
I mean, it's really not 20. 20 would be great. But I will take 16.
All of the roles are reversed today. We're relying on Tom to be the control deck and police the board.
Yeah,
Toma's
right?
the aggro player. Like, I don't know what's going on.
I'm attacking people.
Yeah, this is really backwards. I feel like I'm the only one in a normal position. Wait, that means that we win with things we don't normally like to play.
So,
Toma,
wait,
you're
Tom's
now
going to
playing
infect us
mono red
all.
every week. Wait, what?
Tom's going to play Infect then. That's how he's going to win. I figured it out.
Is it Nicol Bolas time?
Is it Rotwolf? Hey, Immortal Sun. Your creatures get bigger.
They do.
Oh no. He has superior Thopters.
Jeez, those are like serious Thoptops now.
Hey, Jen.
Yeah, hi.
So everything in me tells me I should be killing you at this juncture, but it's
I
also
see.
like turn 8. and
It
I'd
is.
rather see your deck do fun things. So if I hold off on legitimately killing you this turn and let you actually enjoy your life for a little while, can we be like buddies for a bit?
We can. Yeah.
Sounds great.
I can
Okay.
get behind that.
I don't,
Let me
I don't
do
like,
this instead.
I don't like these arrangements.
Like there wasn't like a better way for me to put that, but like yeah, it just doesn't seem
I mean, because, yeah,
Great.
you could completely take me out.
to do this at this point. So instead, let's just have some more fun with playing Magic on Magic the Gathering Online.
Fair.
The two
Fair,
of
tap
us
out.
against the two of them.
Because I've got
Let's
nothing else
do
to
it.
do.
Wait.
We're
Wait,
apparently
what?
allies just by default now.
You are allies by default.
Oh.
This has
Let's
become a
get
tag
working
team match.
together.
This is like a real alliance because we're not friends. We're just enemies.
I don't
pitted
want to die
against
to
greater
Jen,
enemies.
and she can like present lethal very easily. So
She
hey,
can.
hey Jen,
Hi.
I can cripple both Richard and Tom right now
Oh, yeah?
because they're both
Oh, yeah.
really tapped out, and I can cripple them. So if you don't attack me, I will.
All right. I can do that. That sounds good.
How's a Vandal Blast sound?
Oh god.
I'm fine with that actually.
I get rid of the Mortal Sun, and then I get rid of
Yeah,
Richard's
I take off a turn, but it's
things.
okay.
Seems
mean,
like
go
I'm
for it.
dying
Yeah,
to a
cost one
billion
more.
plants next turn.
It does kind of sound like Richard's dying to a bunch of plants next turn.
Yeah. I really didn't have anything better to do.
I believe this card should be on our ban list. I don't like this.
Oh, Immortal Sun.
Yeah, Breya really should be banned. I agree.
Okay, I now have nothing. Let's
I
see what
had
we can-
Vandal Blast in my starting hand, and I was always considering, should I do this? Should I do this? But I was worried about counter spells, and then also I didn't think Richard was in a good position. But after he drew that many cards, I felt like it was a good time. Plus, I also grabbed Immortal Sun at the same time, which is also nice. And
So
if Jennifer
Breya
doesn't kill
now
me this turn-
costs 8.
You really like that Breya, huh?
1, 2.
8 cards
I
again.
have to kill the Avenger, otherwise I'm super dead.
Oh yeah, it's not pumped yet. If it doesn't pump, everybody is safe.
I mean, she could have an overrun, in which case we're all dead, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Since she's not attacking Tom or Tomer, she changed my name to Thomas, then maybe she won't attack me.
Hey, that's my name on my ID, on my government issued ID.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, my name is Thomas.
Oh, Tom. I was thinking Yommest.
What?
The most of Tom.
There's Tom,
Oh,
Tomer, and then
Tomer,
Thomas.
Thomas.
Wow.
And I forgot that
All
Thomas
right.
is actually a real name. I have 11. I have 12 mana. Okay, I can cast Breya, chuck my 2 tokens against Avenger, and hope I live.
Or you can leave Avenger alone.
Are you gonna attack me next turn, Jen?
Yeah, probably. I already made agreements with the other two.
I like the honesty.
I've left no choice. All right, so I don't know how to do this. Again, we have to go through this tapping. Did I count my mana right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh boy, here comes Breya again.
Hi, Breya.
Hello.
Stop. Oh wait, I have to sacrifice Breya to do this? And sacrifice 2 artifacts? Wait, I can't even do this. I'm so dead.
Yeah, it's 2 artifacts. Did you know that?
Well, in that case.
You have 2 Thopters.
No, but that is not enough to kill Avenger.
Oh yeah.
That isn't enough to kill Avenger. That's true.
Yeah, he'd need 4 artifacts to kill Avenger.
That is the amount of artifacts you would need.
Well,
If you hadn't have flipped your Lost Veil, you could have done it.
Yeah.
well, I mean,
Or if Tomer didn't Vandal Blast, you'd also be alive here.
Yeah, that is true. Okay, I guess Solemn, and we're gonna go to blocks.
I mean, as long as Jen doesn't play down 2 lands, or like a fetch land, you're fine, right?
I'm pretty sure I'm dead. Some Thoppin. Let's see if the Thop chump blocks work.
Unfortunately, I did not draw a land.
Oh,
Bummer.
You have 8 cards and no lands.
Yeah.
She could have a lot more in just a moment.
But we can, do this.
yeah. I'm sure you can find one very quickly.
Oh yeah, that works.
I was thinking Tishana, but yeah, that one too.
Tishana would in theory work as well. But I mean this does the job.
Oof.
This does do the job.
Alright, so couple of lands entered. Got some big dudes.
Oh, I can't even trade with Solemn. Sad robot.
Oh, the very sad robot.
I might be a horrible person.
Kill the whole board. Kill the whole board.
But deals were made, contracts were signed.
Well, nothing was signed, so I'm going to make that very clear. But deals were indeed made, but I think I can win.
Oh.
So, we're gonna...
The editor will remove the previously said deals. No one will ever have to know about this.
This poor editor, they're working
It's
overtime.
trying
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, that
okay.
does it.
We're all super dead.
Yeah, that
I
was it.
think everyone's dead but me. I think I win again.
Yeah.
Should've
So
killed
I
Jen.
need to do 10 damage through a blocker. So
Stupid charm for the hordes. Hated
I
fact.
love that card.
Dumb mechanic.
it's such a dumb card.
Dumb mechanic.
All right.
Alright, so-
Quadruple Simian Spirit Guide.
If we do this, you're dead.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
that's one.
that's 11.
All right. This is gonna get blocked no matter who I throw it at. So
They all have trample, so
2,
we're super dead.
3. That should kill Tom. 6 being blocked by 5 is 1, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I don't need a block attack with that one. Because Eternal Witness. Okay.
So
And
basically what's happening for wrestling fans is that we let the babyface have a little bit of time to recuperate, and now she's just destroying everybody.
yeah. But it was fun.
Through alliances and everything. She's actually pulling a heel turn to win.
Okay, so if we could do damage in this particular order, I kill Richard, and then he's not dead, right?
Was that
And
necessary?
then I kill both of
Was
you.
that necessary? Can we not all die at the same time?
Oh, that was amazing. If we could kill people in an order. Richard with the casual
wait, are you-
36 poison.
Are you saying I'm technically in second then? Or theoretically in second? I'll take theoretically.
You and Tom are tied for second place,
Oh.
while Richard died first.
We're playing whoever has the most poison, and I have 36. I win.
I was going to
Okay.
go Lotus into Rivers Rebuke next turn. It's going to be
Ooh.
fabulous.
That would have been
Wow.
cool.
Homer called it. There was an infect kill. It wasn't from Tom. It was
I wasn't expecting to do that, but that was really
I mean,
fun.
Tom enabled
So-
the infect kills, so where's that?
It's basically Tom's fault.
Tom's.
Yeah, I feel like all the joy I tried to put into the world, I'm just going to take back now and keep for myself.
I mean,
Oh.
I'm going to become a Scrooge character going
Jen
forwards.
just got the joy, so you gave some joy.
Yeah, thanks.
It was
I
just
appreciate it.
concentrated in one person. All right, so we got through the game. It was one of the shorter ones for Commander Clash standards, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I would say it's actually a good thing, a change of pace. We got to see the decks do some of their things, I would say, but I wanted to hear a little bit more about the Thop deck, because it seemed like, Richard, you were so close to doing something, but Breya just kept dying.
Yeah,
Just
I
keep
mean, if
dying.
I was around for 1 or 2 more turns, I would have won the game. So I had the Inventor's Fair, so that could fetch up Sword of the Meek. You rightly killed the Thopter Foundry, but I had a Academy Ruins in hand, and I also had a Mechanized Production. I didn't want to play my combo too soon, because as soon as you guys see the Infinite Combo or the Infinite Thopters, you guys would all kill me. So I wanted to make sure I had enough mana to slam it all down and win in 1 turn. But the plants got out of hand, and I died before anything, and that Vandal Blast certainly did not help. But it was pretty fun. I had a lot of Thopters. They just all kept dying, and I couldn't attack and Thop with them. So it was a little sad, but they still Thopped a little bit.
Yeah, fair point. Was there any all-stars for the Thopter tribe for anybody who's interested in building one of their own and they're looking at your list? Was there any highlights that you didn't get to showcase?
Breya.
Okay, that's fair.
Breya's really good.
She's really good. Yeah.
Biden of Biden of Thassa and the What's the Thopter one? The 4-mana one for
Thopter
Thopter.
Spy Network.
Thopter Spy Network. Those are the best cards because you get so many Thopters. You keep drawing cards. Tomer was like, "Oh, Richard only has 3 cards in hand." Then it went up to like 8 in like a couple turns. So you can refill your hand really fast with those cards. So those are very important.
Yeah, it seemed like it had the potential to bounce back a lot. And we have seen Breya a couple times so far, so I think all of us at the table are aware of just how strong Breya is. So it was kind of like, it felt, at least in my perspective, it felt necessary to kill Breya at least a couple times, just because I was so afraid to keep her around on the table. She's just so flexible, and she enables so many weird things. But I mean, this game, keep it as a low sample size. Like, go back to search Commander Clash Breya games where we don't hit her out, and you'll see just the raw potential, the raw power of Breya when she gets to do her thing, because it's really powerful. This time, however, she was shut down multiple times very aggressively. So, but yeah, the deck looked sweet. The combo almost happened, and I love Thopters, so it was cool seeing that tribe being represented. And next up, we got the grand archenemy of Magic the Gathering, Nicol Bolas. How'd this turn out this time? You made a couple tweaks to the deck, you said. There's some softband cards. I did notice that I was really excited about almost throughout the entire game. Even the artwork of all your lands were huge flavor wins. Like Crumbling Necropolis is from a Lara block, the shard that Nicol Bolas was staying in. Forget the shard off the top of my head. Grixis. He was in Grixis. The Raymond Swollen lands or dragons were the Jund dragons, and Sarkhan the Mad was driven mad by Bolas, and it just seemed great. And also even Desertion, Breya was on your board, but it's because you mind controlled Breya onto your side, which is also a very Bolas thing to do. So I really liked it from that point. It was a very Vorthos-y deck that seemed to be also very functional.
Yeah, I do really like this deck. When we first got to play it, it did exactly what I wanted it to do. It plays a lot of really big splashy spells and borrows the best parts of your opponent's decks to really have the most fun possible. Plus, you get to play Cruel Ultimatum, so what could be better? I think this deck is really fun. I do truly love playing it, and I was happy that I got to play it one more time to kind of show it off. Mortal Sun, I don't know how great it is in this deck. I played it. I had it in the hand when I had Sarkhan, and then I always forget this card makes it so that players can activate Planeswalker's loyalty abilities.
Yeah.
So I had to wait a little bit. I had Sarkhan, and I had Immortal Sun in my hand. I'm like, man, for 6 mana, I'd really love an Immortal Sun in play. And then I was like, but then I can't use my Sarkhan, and so it just kind of was stranded. So I feel like if I were to kind of do another pass on this deck, I might trade out the Immortal Sun for I don't know. Looks like this deck could use some Solemn Simulacrum action. So Solemn Simulacrum. And just kind of go from there. But yeah, the deck's really fun. I do truly love it. There are some off-theme cards, your Blasphemous Act, your Decrees of Pains, but they still feel like they're in the Nicol Bolas mythos, so they're fun either way. And yeah, it's a really fun deck. This deck does play Lightning Greaves, so you can actually get those sweet Nicol Bolas hits in if you really want to, and just Mind Twist somebody for free almost. Just a blast. An absolute blast. So,
do you have the Dragon Tempest?
No. Oh, that'd be a great card to put in here. I don't have Dragon Tempest, but it should go in this deck because that'd be hilarious.
Yeah. The dragon itself that gets hasted by it is the one that deals damage, not the enchantment. So Nicol Bolas, I think, it's whenever Nicol Bolas deals damage, not necessarily combat damage. So that's pretty nasty. I did a Vorthos version of Nicol Bolas as well, and that was the way to close out games for sure.
Well, time to take out Aggro Bolas and put in Dragon Tempest is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Well, not Aggro Bolas. Let's take out something else. But yeah, no, deck's really fun, and I would definitely suggest trying it out. I think it can really hold its own pretty easily and should be a whole bunch of fun.
Mm-hmm. All right, and moving on to the champion of this week, Jennifer. Tishana got to prove once again that Avenger of Zendikar is a very good card.
Yeah.
And it seemed like just a very solid go wide, draw a lot of cards strategy. Were there any specific highlights, signature cards in the Tishana deck that we didn't get to showcase, but probably would have kicked our butts as well?
I mean, today, Avenger of Zendikar and Triumph of Hordes were completely OP. But just like this entire deck has that kind of feel to it. Like you always are doing something big and exciting and just come out of nowhere and just win, which is really great. I actually really love this deck. I think it's a lot of fun to play. It's easy to not be obvious, but it's also easy to just like, boom, it's me, I'm here, I'm gonna overrun, I'm gonna overwhelming stampede, I'm gonna tooth and nail out my giant stuff. I've got Hornet Queen, which is one of my favorite cards ever. It's a really fun deck to play.
Yeah, it seemed also balanced in terms of like that defense and offense. Like just having a Hornet Queen out on the battlefield, even if you don't have like a kill on the board or anything, nobody wants to attack into a Hornet Queen. Even an Avenger of Zendikar by itself, nobody wants to attack into just a bunch of chump blockers. But then they quickly become these offensive win conditions too. So I really like the synergy between setting up the deck, setting up your board position, and then actually winning the game. Like they both kind of go hand in hand, and that's nice.
Right. I believe that's my only infect card. So it's not like infect with a normal attack plan for me, but like just sometimes Triumph of the Hordes is so good. It's clutch. It gets you that win when you aren't expecting it kind of thing. It's really great.
Yeah, absolutely. In terms of the overruns in Commander, I think Triumph of the Horde is probably the very best. If you want to have like a mass overrun effect, out of all of them, I can't think of a better one than Triumph of the Horde. It's just such an effective way, especially the fact that it gives a trample too. So it works even if you're not going for a go wide strategy. It works even if you just have a couple big creatures that can deal like 10 plus infect damage. That can get around chump blockers very easily. Yeah, so looks very solid and had a very good performance. So yeah, nice. And finally, to wrap it up, my deck, Lovisa Coldeyes. I'm not the biggest aggro player, so it was definitely out of my comfort zone. I hopefully did an okay job doing it. My game plan was just to attack. The way it's going to close out the game is it just wants to kind of develop the board organically, and then it will try to take an extra turn / double strike with Savage Beating or Fury of the Horde. I also have big anthems like Berserker's Onslaught, Gratuitous Violence, and those are going to be the really straightforward ways to just steal the game. If you want to be more effective at just winning the game out of nowhere, I would recommend Insurrection, but I think entertainment-wise, Insurrection is not really good for a viewer format just because you can just win the game so easily, as we discussed in the video. Yeah, the Warriors don't have a lot of that much synergy, to be honest. There's a couple snippets in Lorwyn block. You have the Obsidian Battle Axe that is an equipment. It gives a creature +2/+1 in haste, and whenever a warrior creature comes into play, you can immediately attach it without paying the equip cost. So that's nice. You obviously have Lovisa, but there's not too much synergy here. The biggest thing that I was really taking advantage of was there's a couple warriors that kind of benefit from increased power. So there's Cyclops Gladiator, which basically fights an opposing creature each time it attacks. So obviously if you increase its power, its toughness with things like Lovisa, it gets a lot better. My favorite card is Bloodshot Trainee, which can tap to deal 4 damage to a creature, but it can only do it if its power is 4 or greater, and it starts with 2 power. If you just have Lovisa on the board, then it immediately becomes 4 power. So there's a bunch of things that pumps up its power. And yeah, that's basically the deck. It's a straightforward deck. It has equipment. It tries to smash face. It doesn't do anything super fancy, but I think it's effective. And if anybody's interested for just a like straightforward, more fair style of aggro deck that doesn't have like too many bells and whistles going on, I think Lovisa Coldeyes is an awesome choice for it. And if you really want to take the warrior tribe to its absolute most tribally, I guess is the word, I would recommend swapping out Lovisa for Samut, Voice of Defense, because she gives you access to white and green warrior tribal cards, and there are some of them in green and white to take advantage of as well. So if you want to focus on just one tribe, I think Samut is the best for it right now. But yeah.
Actually, I think black-white is the best for warrior tribal. That was
yeah.
like the big thing in cons. So if you can
That's
find a warrior commander that's both black and white, then you're in really good shape. You get some of your your warrior lords and stuff like that too.
That's a very good point. So maybe like Dagatar, you get Abzan colors.
Yeah.
And or you could even go for like what's it called? The Sand Warrior guy?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, maybe like a partner. So you could get 4 colors. You can even get red for Lovisa and stuff like that too. Yeah. So that was awesome. Next week we don't have a theme just yet, but we're gonna brainstorm it, and as soon as we figure something out, we're gonna definitely post it at the end of the article when this video goes up, and we're also gonna post it on Twitter and all that good stuff. So keep following us, and we'll let you know as soon as we figure out the next week. And until then, everybody, see ya! Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up with the latest and greatest, click on the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to check out similar videos, click on the links here and here.